we are learning that Supreme Court is hearing the matter related to felling of trees in Hyderabad's Kancha Gachibowli area. The green covered, the visuals you can see on your screens right now. Justice Gawai has told Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who appeared, on behalf of the government, and Justice Gawai, we are learning, has said we cannot permit cutting of trees without permission of court. You also did not take permission of the authorities. We are here to protect the environment rather than justifying the act as it's better you tell what will you do to restore the green cover, because a lot of damage has already been done. Harish as well as Somit joining us live right now for more on this big story. Harish, to you first. Bring us up to speed with the key highlights of what happened in the Supreme Court on this matter today.
Yes, that's right. The big row over the deforestation, cutting of trees in Telangana's Kancha Gachibowli once again come up in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has told Abhishek Manu Singhvi, the senior advocate who appeared for the Revanth Reddy government, that we do not want to hear anything today except a plan, a roadmap for restoration of 100 acres of forest. Supreme Court expressed shock that already 100 acres out of the nearly 400 acres have been cut without the permission, sanction of any authority, forest authorities or any other authorities, as had mandated by the court, and also not taking court permission. Justice Gawai Singhvi told Singhvi, we cannot permit cutting of trees without permission of the court. You also did not take permission of authorities. We are here to protect the environment. Rather than justifying your act, it's better you tell what you will do to restore the greens. It must be clearly stated whether permission was obtained before cutting the trees. Justice Gawai said. He also said it must also be clarified whether permissions were taken as per the guidelines issued by Supreme Court in 1996. And representing the government, Abhishek Singhvi said trees like jamun and bushes were removed from the land only after obtaining proper permission. But the Supreme Court is not convinced. We are only concerned with damage done to the environment, not bothered about any order of any authority subordinate to us. Remember, on the last date of hearing, Supreme Court had imposed a complete stay on any action till further orders and clearly told the Telangana government, you cannot take law into your hands. In case of any violation, we will haul up the Chief Secretary, and also ask, what was the compelling hurry? And 100 acres in 2-3 days is great speed. Supreme Court said, what was the alarming urgency to start deforestation activities without following our orders? Was environmental permission taken? Assessment done? Was permission for tree felling taken? And Supreme Court noted there was huge development activity undertaken. Report portrays an alarming picture. Hundreds of trees found cut. Several number of JCBs, heavy machineries present at this spot. And Supreme Court also observed that several kinds of birds, peacocks, deer were seen roaming around, proving that it's a forest area, contrary to the state claim. So even as we speak, the Supreme Court is grilling the Revanth Reddy government. Back to you.
Right. So Supreme Court there pulling the Revanth Reddy government in Telangana. Harish, request you to stay on with us. Let me go across to my colleague Somit as well. Somit, you were bringing to us the reports, from the green cover, which was destroyed in the dead of the night, and we have seen all those devastating visuals as well. And as we speak, the hearing is currently underway. I want to ask you, is there a plan that the government really has? Because that was the biggest concerns. It takes just fraction of seconds to remove the trees, to destroy them, but years for the forest to grow back. And a lot of damage has already been done. So what's the next step? That's something that the Supreme Court is also asking the government.
See, that's true, because it took more than 2 decades for there to see the green cover in the Hyderabad Central University. It is 2,300, 2,400 acres of land and green lungs for the Hyderabad city, we can say, because there are only few places like Usmania University, Hyderabad Central University, KBR Park and other one or two places in the entire Hyderabad city, which is located in the vast 8 to 90 kilometers of radius. So this is one of the important places, and we have saw how students were staging protests there, and how even government has initially rolled in hundreds of bulldozers, JCBs, and night action was seen there. And immediately later, the matter was escalated to the High Court, and immediately Vada Foundation has requested sought for the hearing, and High Court has has given oral orders. Even after that, the work was seen continuing there. The felling continued there, and like our colleague Mr. Harish was speaking about how I know Supreme Court has come down. Last time also Supreme Court has heavily come down on the state government, and even now Mr. Gawai has asked Mr. Singhvi that do you have the roadmap? But when it comes to the state government, initially they have taken some considerations from the environmentalist after Supreme Court has come down heavily last time, and they might have a plan, but they didn't come up with the exact roadmap, whether they will be restoring this 100 acres of land, whether they will continue to fight in the Supreme Court to get this land back, and also whether they might want to auction this land, or whether they want to restore this land. We'll have to wait and see. But what the Supreme Court says, I know the matter is depending on the Supreme Court. So whatever Supreme Court will say, the government has to comply with it. But whether they are having the roadmap to restore 100 acres of land, whether they wanted to sell this 400 acres of land, that is not yet clear. But initially they were ready to call in the private players, private real estate big players, so that they can auction this 400 acres of land. And even a controversy broke out where this 400 acres of land was given to the TGIC, and TGIC has kept this land with the ICICI Bank and has borrowed 10,000 crores of land. And later several allegations came in stating that the mutation of the land was not done to the private bank, and 10,000 crores.
Supreme Court has made it absolutely clear that the only thing they want to hear from the government side is the plan, the roadmap for restoration of 100 acres of forest. We'll see how the government responds to this. Thank you, Somit and Harish, for your input on this particular story.